Okay, so the next match is actually going to be Beastyqt versus Seiplo. And I haven't set up a scene for it. So let me improvise a fast scene like something like this. And let me check the maps. Daybreak. So as you can see in that black and lame screen, the next game is going to be between Beastyqt and Seiplo. So basically we are going to have all the games today. So 6 games, we just had 1, 5 games remained. Waiting for Seiplo to accept the invite. Welcome guys to the second game from today. We have Empire Beastyqt spawning on the bottom left and on the top right. We have Alien Invasion, Seiplo. Both players are actually going to DreamHack, so don't forget to check them out. And the map is GSL Daybreak. Now this is going to be an interesting map and an interesting game. A very interesting game. Because right now that Now Grim lost, Now Grim is sitting at 2 points and Beastyqt is sitting at 5 points. Seiplo is sitting at 1 point. So Seiplo needs to win in order to get up, more up. It's going to be a hard fight for the number 4 and 5, the playoff game, the playoff spots, and also a hard fight for the number 3 spot that's going directly into the playoffs. Sorry, not the playoff, the finals, the final bracket. Because Beastyqt and sc2ro are kind of the favorite ones, so I think they will be on top. But yeah, it's going to be very close. Looking forward to it. Now, classic opening from both players. Beastyqt, however, is adding a refinery, so he has something else planned. Maybe he will go on 1-1-1 and pull a strong Generalo. And don't forget, today we are also going to see, I think after this game we are going to see sc2ro versus Crusader, and then Crusader versus the Beast, and then Song versus sc2ro, and then Pommy versus now Grim. So we see that Seiplo is scouting right now with the probe. I think Beastyqt also scouted yet, but he's retreating right now. We have a Stalker on the way and a Marauder on the way for Beasty, and I'm very curious if Beasty will do that one Marine to Marauder pressure that he used to do in the past and did shitload of damage, but no, he's adding a very fast refinery before the factory, so he might actually go for a what? Beasty is doing proxies. Beasty is doing proxies. 3-gate opening by Seiplo, chrono boosting the cybernetic score. It might actually just be a 3-gate into expansion, but not totally sure what he's planning. He's researching, I see like conclusive shells. And what does he want to do? Did he proxy the factory, or he's going to build Hellions inside his main base? So classic. Okay, moving forward, he will put down a bunker, I think. There is also a Nexus down. He's trying to distract Seiplo as much as possible from this, but Seiplo kind of saw it. He sees the actual factory, but he can't deal with it yet because he needs to deal with this kind of shit. So the Marauders are waiting to get inside the bunker while he's harassing with the Hellion. And bam, the Hellion got down. And as you see, Beast is just moving up with the Marauders, killing whatever he can. So, and behind this, of course, he added a starport, and he's building a Banshee with Cloak. What do you think about that, Generalo? Cancelled right on time. Let's see how Seiplo is going to harass this. Oh, nice force field. The Hellion got down. And right now he's adding a robotics facility inside his main base because he needs to get out an observer, but also some immortals to deal with those Marauders. But Beastyqt is moving back, and Seiplo is adding one more gate and the Twilight Council. Maybe he will try to expand again and cancel one of these gates or something. Not sure exactly what he's going to do. The Banshee is going now to harass. So the Banshee is going. We are not. We don't have. We have a fast Immortal chrono boosted, but no observer. So Beastyqt, bad decision by Seiplo to go for the Immortal. He immediately cancelled the Immortal, and right now he's producing an observer. Let's see how much he will be able to kill. But Beasty is not going for it because he thinks that Seiplo has an observer. So I think he would have been able to kill a few more probes, or at least 2 sentries or something. But right now the observer is coming out. He's also getting a second observer, and Seiplo is still stuck in one base, while of course Beastyqt will soon mine from his own command center. He's also researching Blink, and with decent Blink micro he can do some damage. Both players are in Grandmaster, and I think Beasty is in top 10 and Seiplo is in top 15 or something like that. Can someone check for me? Ooh, the Banshee got killed, but he has a second Banshee that's killing a lot of probes. Two kills right now anyway, not too many. But in total, Beasty killed 11 probes, while Seiplo only killed 1 SCV. So Seiplo is kind of pushing forward with Blink. He can do some damage, but Steampack is just finishing right now, and let's see what Seiplo can do right now. Careful. Be very, very careful. I think he will blink up. Oh yeah, he will blink up. And bam, surprise Beasty, what are you going to do right now? 2 more force fields, the sentries are going to go down. More force fields are coming. Too bad that he's forced Seiplo to force field this area and not the ramp. But as you can see, Seiplo is trying to do as much damage as possible. He picked out the factory and he needs to run right now. That's why he didn't went to the run, okay. That's why he didn't went to the SCV line, because he knew he will be cut from doing more damage. Even sniping the Raven, ouch. Bunker is down. So I like that Seiplo is picking stuff more and more. So little by little he gets some advantage, but he has no expansion. And we also have an engagement over here. A lot of Marauders and only 1 Marine, and Seiplo is in a lot of trouble. That's why he's forced to blink and run away, because Marauders are OP, of course, right? Let me actually spam alien invasion, guys. What are we having right now? Another small engagement, but Beastyqt still managed to pick a Stalker. More Warpins for Seiplo, and Seiplo seems that he's all in. He doesn't want to get a base. I'm not sure. Beastyqt is constantly producing 2 Marauders, and as soon as Seiplo tries to do some hits, but he always loses Stalker when he blinks back. And with those medic vex, as you can see, ouch! Careful! Another, yeah, as you saw, another one got sniped. Only 1 Marauder killed by Seiplo. Units lost. We see that Seiplo lost more, but Beastyqt is has a lot of advantage right now on the foot count, because he has shitload of SCVs, 46 SCVs versus 19 SCVs. So I'm not sure for how long can Seiplo keep this. So maybe this is the final engagement. Nice concave by Seiplo, but with the Medivacs help, the Marauders are doing a lot of damage. I would love to see a couple of Zealots, but he can't actually. That is a good game. So 1-0 for Beasty. We will go into the second game, and the next map is dual site. So thanks guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. GSL dual site. There you are. So I hope you are ready, guys, for the second game. Welcome guys to the second game between Beastyqt and Seiplo. We have Alien Invasion Seiplo spawning on the left side, and on the right side we have Empire Beastyqt. Beastyqt is from Serbia and Seiplo is from Sweden. And I think Beast is like 20 or 21 years old, while Seiplo is something like 17. Well, WCG for Romania got cancelled because not too many people signed up, and the tournament got changed, and they sent one guy to EASF, something like that, in Korea, where that angel took the third place. So it was still okay, but that's why we didn't have the WCG for StarCraft 2 at least. I think we still have a WCG for FIFA and Counter-Strike. Not totally sure. So we have a gate on the way for Seiplo. He's also going to add an assimilator right now. Beastyqt is also opening with a gas, so that means he will get some gas unit. Maybe a Banshee again. Let me get some water. The probe tried to hide, but Beastyqt was careful enough to see it. So we have the classic mouse and cat chase. I think right now Beastyqt is the cat. And no cat, go! Yeah, the kid is going to scout. So we have the second assimilator down for Seiplo Classic opening, nothing fancy, but let's see how Seiplo will stand out on the group if he loses. Right now Seiplo is on number 5 with 1 point. If he loses, he will get to -1. It will be very, very close. I think some of the players will be at the same number of points. Or maybe he will just never mind. We will see after all the games. As I've said, today we have 6 games. This is the second game, so there is a lot to guess. We will have double games from Hasu. We will have double games from Crusader, double games from Now Grim. Second barrack for Beastyqt is down and he is researching conclusive shells. I remember in the beta when Marauders came with conclusive shells already and you didn't have to research it. The Marauder was super OP. And then they nerfed it and they added the combat the conclusive shells to cost like 100 miners and 100 gas, if I remember correctly, and it also took more research time, and then they nerfed it. Actually they buffed it a bit. I also remember when Steam Pack used to cost 150 and 150 miners and gas. So we see that Seiplo is dancing around with conclusive shells are done and the Stalker died, and Beastyqt is going to move forward. This is going to be very scary for Seiplo. Very scary because Seiplo right now has this Nexus that finished, so he can't cancel. So I think he's just going to sack it. As you saw, he chrono boost at the gates. He has the robotics facility almost done, but yeah, Seiplo will lose 400 minerals. I think, maybe. Nice force fields. Beasty can't dance right now. We have a Guardian Shield right now. And let's see how much he will be able to kill. It's still very close. I think Beastyqt has more units, but Seiplo tried to do some micro. But right now without Marauders, I think he can do it. The bunker is now finished, however. So Seiplo will need another round of war pins. We have an Immortal on the way, chrono boosted. With that Immortal out, the bunker will fall down and that will help Seiplo a lot. However, I like what Seiplo did right now. Okay, he also got 3 Zealots. He's going to use the Zealots to tank the damage. And the bunker will probably fall down. Nice forcing over here. He will stop this the SCVs for repairing, at least for a couple of seconds. And good job by Seiplo. He repelled the attack. I didn't thought that he had a chance, but he did it. Believe in Seiplo. Always believe in Seiplo. However, we have 2 more barracks for Beasty. We also have a starport on the way already, and he's producing medivacs, and he's going to use the factory to scout. Still 30 frames. Damn, I love my new CPU and motherboard. If you want to stream and you want to stream at a good quality, you really need a strong PC. So Beastyqt saw the push. Let's see if yeah, Beasty is kind of forced to push back a bit or no. I think he's confident right now that he has what it takes. Oh, nice team forward, and he didn't have more energy for force fields, so that's why we only saw one. But Beastyqt managed to get a couple of kills, and maybe he will get the Immortal. Let's see if he's focusing fire the Marauders. I don't think he did. But I still like the game. It's like very close. Like I take you right now, I win right now, no, you win right now. However, it's time for Seiplo to have a Nexus and Beasty to not have an expansion. And Beastyqt is adding a bunker. He knows that he can't actually go out yet. I'm looking to see when he's going to add a command center. However, he's preparing to do a drop. I think Seiplo will be prepared for it. He knows that right now he has an advantage, and that's why he's sitting at home. He's also keeping a couple of Stalkers in the main base just for that. He's producing more Immortals, and he's having an offensive probe going to hide a Pylon. Maybe it should have been... yeah, no, it's okay. So it's not going to be a drop, it's just going to be a push with 4 medivacs, or Beastyqt is not yet sure. Okay, Beastyqt seems that he is going. Let's see what Seiplo has. Seiplo has a decent number of sentries and 3 immortals, and the immortals will help a lot versus the 4 marauders. Oh, Beasty is pulling a Generalu. Shitload of ACVs, and he still has a couple of ACVs at home. So not sure if this Generalu agrees with so many ACVs left at home. So let's see, Seiplo doesn't know about this. And Seiplo knows now that something is happening. Water shield goes down, a decent number of force fields, but a lot of the marines are over here. The force fields only prevent the marines for getting back. But yeah, Seiplo also fighting with the probes. And let's see how this is going to turn out. I think Seiplo can get this game. Yeah, I think Seiplo deal with it. Or no, too many Medivacs right now. Let's see how this is going to turn out. He's warping in 3 more Stalkers. It's going to be very close again, but yeah, I think Seiplo still got it, or no, maybe. Oh my god, look at how much the Medivacs killed. Seiplo managed to deal with the attack again. He only has 4 Stalkers left, and he's going after the Medivacs. A lot of Medivacs for Beastyqt. And yeah, Beasty can't actually attack right now. He is stealing forward with yeah. Seiplo is kind of going to maybe lose this army or no. Let's see the ACV count right now. 14 ACVs left for Beasty and 32 probes left for Seiplo. So Seiplo has an advantage right now. So yeah, Generalu spoke right. That's how you do it. You left some ACV at home so you can do an all-in later, like ACV is doing, like Beastyqt is doing right now. As you can see, he's only mining with 2 mules. Going. Yeah, and Seiplo knows about this, and he's warping in Zealots because he knows that there are only 2 marauders. And let's see how this is going to turn out. He's preparing for it. Warping in, yeah, that's a good game. 1-1. Sick game, to be honest. Let me check the third map for the players. Beastyqt and Seiplo, Abyssal Caverns. Ouch. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Stay tuned for the third game. Okay, waiting for Seiplo and Beasty to accept the invite. And we will go right in. Seiplo told me that tomorrow he will buy a fucking winter jacket. Will be so nice. God, it's then so cold. So yeah, I think it's cold in Sweden. Still waiting for Beastyqt to accept. I told Beastyqt that yeah, Beasty, be very careful, because Seiplo told us that it's going to be it's very cold in Sweden and you need to get your Serbian winter jacket. And he said, what temperature is in Sweden? And Seiplo said it's really fucking cold. So that's how Sweden guys check the temperature. Like they look outside. Yeah, today it's cold. Tomorrow is going to be really fucking cold. And right now, 3.3 Celsius. I'm at -1. Yeah, it's kind of hot in Sweden if you take it like that. I'm actually going to show you the lobby chat. Okay, and we are going. Bill Beasty has to pack 6-pack. Yeah, he will leave in like 5 hours. So, welcome to the third game between Seiplo and Beastyqt. We have Alien Invasion Seiplo spawning on the top right corner and Beastyqt spawning on the left top corner. So, close positions. Yeah, we are still talking about temperatures. So I think they are done, and the supply depot is done, the pylon is done, gate on the way, barrack on the way, classic. Yeah, they also know each other for some time. I think they played a lot of times in Craft Cup. Man, I really miss Craft Cup. I should maybe get casting some more. Well, I'm also reading the chat, and yeah, getting temperatures of plus 50 Celsius degrees, it's kind of I doubt it. But depends on where you actually measure the temperature, because if you are in a town with a lot of cars around you and buildings, big buildings, and if you have 40 degrees already, it kind of gets to 50 degrees maybe. So it seems that we get more Serbians joining the chat. Oh, actually he left, so he joined and he left again. Too bad. Beasty doesn't have too many fans in Serbia, I think. Who's the leading player in Serbia? Foo Fighter, Shu, or Beasty? So Beastyqt adding a factory, adding the second refinery. He will open maybe with a 1-1-1 and show Generalo how a 1-1-1 is supposed to be done. Seiplo will go for a fast Nexus again, but not sure if he scouted. No, he didn't scout, and he will see that Beastyqt is close and maybe he will cancel. Careful, careful, careful. And Beasty will know that Seiplo is close. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Yeah, we have a tech lab on the factory. He is going to swap the starport and put it over here, but it's going to be it's not going to be like a powerful 1-1-1 because he doesn't have a reactor on the back or end tanks. So so let's see what Beasty will do. Any opening versus a fast Nexus is going to be helpful, but let's see if Beastyqt plans to play defensively. He added a bunker. Did he saw the... Yeah, he saw the Nexus, so not sure exactly why he's adding the bunker. 3 gates and a robo. Warp gates are now finished and he's doing that. Yep, Jenen does not agree to this. Beastyqt is adding a command center right now. If Generalo was Beastyqt's teacher, he will fail him. And there we have the reactor, a reactor on the factory, and the cloak is at about 90%. He's getting more benches. Yeah, he can't actually cancel cloak because of robotics, because basically he doesn't know about the robotics. I still remember when Terrans used to scan in order to see stuff, but right now the game became so standard maybe that Terrans are not scanning early on. The observer is being chrono boosted right now, but and Beast... Okay, there is another observer over here, never mind. That Banshee managed to get 5 kills. 6 probes killed in total for Beasty. So right now Seiplo is sitting at 32 probes versus 29 SCVs. And yeah, Beastyqt is moving down with 2 bunkers, and he's also going to place that factory as a wall in order to stop the Zealots to charge in and surround the bunker. Adding 2 more barracks. And still continuing to produce from the starboard. We have a Raven. Yeah, poor Zealot, he died. And when will Seiplo... Seiplo right now is chrono boosting probes. We also have a couple of more kills with that Banshee. That Banshee is still alive. And right now I think he will move to the expansion because he didn't harass the expansion at all. And he knows about it. Engineering bay is on the way. This is a bit of a late engineering bay. Sometimes when you don't have any vision or any scout, you add an engineering bay about around minute 6 and something, because you want to get that early turret out. However, because Beastyqt opened like that, he knows that, and because he saw that Nexus, he knows that Seiplo can't go DTs, and right now he is prepared for DTs with that Raven anyway, so he will be able to kill DTs with no problem, and also spot observers. So Seiplo can't actually scout Beasty. As you can see, he only scouted this with the Zilo. We need to construct additional pylons. Still harassing with the Banshee, 12 kills right now. And we also have a Twilight Council. Scanned by Beasty. He didn't saw too much. The Twilight Council is over here. And what I like is that Seiplo is already taking his third at the gold location. Yeah, on these positions the third is actually your gold. And Seiplo is doing what Pommy is doing sometimes. Not going for Colossus, but going for a Templar Archives. However, not sure if Seiplo will use the Templar Archives for Archons or he will actually research Storm. Pommy is actually going for Storm. And I'm curious what Seiplo will actually do. Is he going to research Storm? Yes, Chrono Boosted Storm. I love this. But Beastyqt is already prepared for it.
Ready for dust off.
He is adding ghosts to his composition, and this is how he played versus now Grim. A very passive game, not attacking, getting more units. And Medic Vex. And Seiplo is also adding Zealot's Charge. So it would be very nice when he will attack actually, but Storm is at about 60%. I want to see the Storm. As you can see, he's already warping in High Templars because he needs energy for them. Moving some probes to the gold location, and Beastyqt is finally pushing out his scout at the gold location, and he knows that he needs to move out. A pretty scary army, to be honest, and they are kind of equal on the food count. Seiplo is a bit ahead on the worker supply, and Beasty is a bit ahead with the army supply. But let's see, with decent storms he can do something. Storm is now done, charge is now done, and Seiplo is waiting, but he needs to spread the High Templars. Oh my god, 9 CMPs, but there are still a couple of 3 Templars with storms ready. The Immortal is still alive for now, but yeah, it died. He needs to fight back because of the point defense drone. The Archon is getting focus fire down. Nice Storm over here. He's warping in more Zealots right now, and Beastyqt is forced to retreat right now because look at his pony army right now. Nice job by Seiplo. So Beastyqt is trying to take this position. As I said yesterday, it's more easier for Terran player to take this position on close ground because you will just fortify this on building a planetary fortress and getting a couple of tanks. Of course, the thing is that Beastyqt will not have tanks, so let's see what is going to happen. Seiplo expanding yet again, and ooh, Banshee killing probes. 23 kills on this Banshee. The Banshee is a commander, but his luck will run out. So no! His luck did not run out. Because the energy went out, but Seiplo retreated right on time. So this Banshee is awesome. No, don't die Banshee, don't die Banshee. Yep, Banshee alive. Oh my god. Going into a planetary fortress. As you see, he already added the missile turret over here just to prepare for possible DTs. And what I don't like is no upgrades for Seiplo, while Beastyqt is already at 2-0. Ooh, feedback. No more energy, but 31 kills on the Banshee. Commander Banshee. This chick is a commander. You want her to command you around. Do the dishes. Clean the house. Ghost Cloak on the way. Armory is also over here. The armory was added only for the upgrades, because you need an armory in order to research the +2. So Beasty is going to start to do some harassment over here. And he will intercept a couple of probes, and let's see what Seiplo is doing. Destroying those rocks. He's going to do some pressure right now. But look at how many ghosts Beasty has. 10 ghosts. And yeah, Beastyqt is forced to retreat. He warped in a couple of zealots, and yeah, Beasty is just going to attack this position. Oh, spreading the High Templars. And Beasty is smart. He lure Seiplo away from this, and he got everything into the medivacs, and he will just park himself over here, and after that he will do drops when his army is going to attack. But Seiplo is like any good Protoss, is preparing for drops. He's adding the cannons inside his mineral line, but with a couple of marauders. Yeah, there are 4 marauders over here. With steam, the cannons can easily be one-shotted. Let's see, Seiplo can warp in, and he will do some warp-ins right now, I think. As you can see, 4 zealots that got cancelled actually, because the Pyron got sniped, and this base will surely fall. I remember when Protoss can just warp in High Templars and storm, and then build 2 Archons. Seiplo is sacking that base, and he's moving forward. He's intercepted a small army from Beastyqt. And Beastyqt is also going to do a sandwich over here. He scanned, he saw the observer, he killed it. And right now Seiplo cannot see the ghosts. Let's see some storms. Oh my god, some EMPs on the High Templars, but we still saw a couple of storms. And Seiplo is still alive, but look at the ghost count. 12 ghosts, ouch. They do 24 damage versus light. And Seiplo needs to regroup right now. Beastyqt is ahead on the army count. And ahead on the ACV count. Another harassment over here with that drop. The Banshee is still alive over here. I would love to see some harassment right now, but nah, he can't. He added the cannons. So right now Seiplo is being harassed from the high ground. We have another attack over here, but Seiplo can't do anything right now. A lot of... Oh, nice storm on the Ghost, but let's not forget that the Ghost has 100 hit points. And with the storms, look at how the Stalkers died. Ouch. Planetary Fortress on the goal location. Not late, it's okay, because Beastyqt needed to fortify this position. If he would have taken the goal location too early, he would have to defend the 2 fronts. But right now he sees pretty comfortable. He knows he killed the majority of Seiplo's army, and Seiplo needs to get back into the game. We have Seiplo is switching to Colossus. We have 1 Colossus on the way. He is also starting to research upgrades. +2 armor is being researched right now. The armor is getting very important, but Beasty, he already has 3 attacks. So as I've said, Seiplo is a bit too late with the army. And with Medivacs, Vikings, Seiplo is prepared for the Colossus. And yeah, he added a sensor tower over here, and he sees this probe and this pilot.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, mineral field depleted. The scouting factory got killed. Always. If you are using the factory to scout, if you plan to go full bio, before you lose that factory, always add an armory because you will need it later for upgrades anyway. Storms on a couple of SCVs, nicely done. Another storm over here. Beastyqt is forced to withdraw and storming a couple of zealots. I love it how Protoss actually has oh, never mind, let's check down the fight. Actually, nice EMPs, and yes, Seiplo can't actually engage. I love how Protoss right now has two spells that will force a Terran or a Zerg to fall back. One is Force Field and one is Storm. You just put a Force Field, bam, you can't be chased. You put down a Storm, if your opponent is not careful, you will do damage. If not, if he is careful, bam, he can't follow you. Terran ship weapons on the way, and also infantry armor level 2. And Seiplo is still poking around. We have a preventive storm, a nice EMP on a couple of high Templars, and another storm over here. Beastyqt is following, and yes, Seiplo needs to fall back home. This base fell down a long time ago, and Beastyqt is still trying to ouch, don't storm your zealots. That is why it's very hard to deal with storm and charge at the same time. Beastyqt is doing the dance, and right now he is falling back because there are around 4 Archons and they do splash damage. The ghosts died. There are still 3 ghosts alive, and the energy is running out for them, but still no more army for Seiplo. He managed to snipe another ghost, almost took down another one. And Seiplo is mining from this base. Beastyqt is expanding again, and Seiplo is still in a lot of trouble. Beastyqt even has the resources right now, even has a shitload of gas. And yeah, with 3-2 upgrade, Seiplo is sitting at 1-2, so that's why. Oh, storm again, missed storm, but he got a couple of medivacs. But look at how many marauders Beastyqt has, and there's the good game. 2-1 for Beastyqt. Whoa. So nice games we got today, and we still have 4 more best of 3s, so stay around. I'm going to prepare the next game, and I'm also going to play a commercial, so thank you guys for tuning in.